Hey, how you doing? My name's Joe. I'm with Bonneville here in Sacramento, and I'm here to tell you about what I would consider to be the Swiss Army knife of audio testers. If you're a broadcast engineer, you want to get your hands on one of these things, I'm telling you right now. The DbBox 3 by CTP Systems, it does it all, and I'm going to tell you all about it. We're going to jump right in right now.
So what we have here is the DbBox 3 by CTP Systems, an absolutely amazing piece of hardware. This thing has tons of inputs, tons of outputs, built-in microphone, speaker, anything and everything you would want to test audio in the field. You've got a 1/4 inch and an 1/8 inch for your headphones, dual XLR inputs, either analog or digital, BNC AES inputs and outputs, and of course, your analog or digital outputs. Oh, and there's also MIDI. So there's a little bit of anything and everything you would need. With a recent Wheatstone install at our facility, I figured that would be the perfect opportunity to display what this thing can do. So I took an audio output from the Wheatstone blade, fed it to the DbBox 3, and selected the audio that we wanted. In this case, analog audio. You can see the different options here. Easy, just cycling through the menus up and down will get you there. You select the input, and boom, you're now monitoring. Turn the fader up, send audio out through the blade. You can see it here on the board, and then it will come up on the DbBox through the built-in speaker. And you can adjust your volume here. You'll notice you've got a volume up and a volume down, so when you're monitoring via the speaker or the headphones, you can actually just turn the volume up and down and get it to the level that you want. Then I move the output over to the digital side. Just as easy, you come over here, you select AES XLR in this case, and select it. Bring the fader back up so we're sending audio, and as you can see, AES audio is there, just like that. Super easy. Once again, you can hear it coming out of the speaker located right here. Then I decided it's time to test the outputs of this unit, so I took it into the input of the blade in this case, and took some female XLR to the output side of the DbBox, and started feeding audio from the DbBox to the Wheatstone system, in this case, analog audio first. You can see here I'm just feeding a 1000 hertz tone to the system, and there it is. And there's several options here. You can sweep, you can just isolate the left, you can isolate the right. There is a ton of options just for sending a tone output, which is pretty incredible. And it even has a built-in internal mic. So you can actually bring up the internal mic, talk into the mic, and send it to whatever audio you want to test. It's pretty excellent.
Check, check, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2. Check, 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 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Now you can see there's a lot of other options in the menu here. You can read time codes, generate time codes, tone loops. There's just a ton of stuff through these menus, a lot of options, a lot of versatility with this unit here. You can even do a phantom power test. You can see this thing's even got input and output FX, so you can apply FX to the input or the output, analog, digital, whatever you want. There's your MIDI functionality built in here. Again, you can read time codes, generate time codes. You can make tone loops, setting your inputs, outputs, frequencies, everything. A 2-wire listen functionality here. And of course, one of my favorite functions of this box, there is actually a cable tester built into it. You can test your XLRs, you can test your BNCs, and that is invaluable in the field, in my opinion.
All right, so there you have it, the DbBox 3 by CTP Systems. This thing is a Swiss Army knife of audio. I'm telling you, it does anything and everything that you would want to do as a broadcaster. Generates time codes, it tests audio from analog to digital to BNC to MIDI. Anything and everything this thing can do. And I was really impressed. It even has a cable tester. I mean, let's be honest, that's pretty awesome. So anyways, we're big fans here in Sacramento. We've got the 2, we've got the 3, and it's something you want in your stable of tools. I'm telling you right now. And that's about it. So the DbBox 3 by CTP Systems, we're huge fans, and you should definitely check it out.